Yo, 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 what is going on, COD Familia? It is your boy BN, aka Mr. Kingdom Builder, and today we are witnessing a pretty massive fight that is going to be breaking out. We were able to get a little bit of an earlier pre-fight, but this is pretty much the main one here, where we have the rally coming down from, I believe TA actually ended up taking the pass. We did get a little bit late because we had to go and grab something, but now you can see it's PK, it's PK02, it's OwO, it's DW, it's OWO, it's DwD, and then you got pretty much TA, and man, they are going to be, I mean, they're just everywhere. This is going to be massive. I'm so excited to cover this fight. Oh, dude, the energy, the hype is just at an all-time high right now. So, as always, if you enjoy the content, make sure you sub, like, ring the notification bell. Of course, if you want to join and be a part of our conversation, hit up the Discord. You can find a link to that in the pinned comment description down below. So, man, this is what I'm going to have to see if we can get a rally report too as well. I'm actually going to ask that now while we're here. Hang on, let me scoot some stuff here so I'm not completely. Here we go. If someone can send me report from passage, would be appreciated. Be appreciated. Cool, there we go. All right, back to the fight. Awesome. So TA's pushing out after capping the level 2 pass, and man, they got a lot of people. This is the important thing to take away here, and I'm hoping TA potentially recognizes this, is that you just got to push out. Everyone's got to go, right? Don't just get stuck on the bridge. Now, again, I don't know how, important. I mean, I don't know what's, man, this is wild. I mean, there's just so much dead coming out from across the bridge. I mean, not to say that I think it might be needed. I mean, it almost looks like they just have more numbers than these three alliances do. It could potentially maybe be because of skill usage. I think some artifact usage is obviously factoring in, but to be honest, man, this is one of those things. Ooh, wow, someone has summoned a Hydra. Where is that? Where is it? I want to see the Hydra. Oh, there it is. Ooh, it's the Hydra. I can't clearly click. Ooh. Man, I've already clicked on this. Why are you telling me, Mara, that I haven't clicked on this? That's pretty cool. So you got the Hydra that just went down that they ended up placing. And then, okay, cool. Actually, looks like TAs, now they're coming out now, right? So this is my thing, is like you're on a bridge, right? So you have a very narrow choke point with kind of not too wide of a field. So the idea here is that, usually you would want to be, let me see if I can turn a little bit of volume up here as well in my settings, because I think I, for the most part, have it pretty tuned down. So let me see if this will do anything if I do sound effects. Music, background, voice. Yeah, let's see if we can do, I'll do sound effects there. I don't know if that's going to change anything per se, but again, oh, you know what? I bet you it's because I have, hang on one sec. Oh, it's not. I can't actually change anything there. Let me see one moment. I'm trying to see if I can. Let me see. Nope. Shockingly enough, I'm not actually hearing anything. Okay. I guess we'll just rock it. like this then for now. Yeah, wow, really weird. Oh no, I hear something. Cool. Okay, hang on. You know what? Let's go up a little bit more. Oh, yep. It stopped on me. We're going to have to reload. No, because we're missing the fight. This is what happens when I didn't have the stuff already figured out ahead of time. Okay, so we'll reload. I'll see if I can increase the volume a bit here. 7. I'm going to increase some of the audio too as well to see if that might help fix a bit. Hopefully it doesn't take that much longer. Definitely don't want to continue missing this fight. I'm going to cram myself to sleep. Let's get the load. We'll get the zoom out. I think I already have it saved too. Sweet. Here we go. Nice. Okay, cool. We're back in. Looks like Hydra is... Oh, that was actually the PK02 Hydra that was summoned. Okay. Looks like TA is making pretty quick work of that right now. And... Okay, cool. I can actually hear some stuff. So let's see if we can fix this real quick. We're going to raise the effects. Cool. We're gonna, let's go halfway. Okay, cool. I think that's a little better. Yeah. So hopefully it's not too overpowering. Doesn't sound as though it is on my end. So yeah. So just something there so that could play. Let's see here. Then we got, oh wow, so then we got the Giant from PK02. Dude, TA is just murdering right now, man. They are just coming through and like a wrecking ball. And it is wild right now. So again, hopefully someone can, I'm going to see if someone shot me the rally here. I don't know if anyone did. I'm going to have to see if I don't have everyone's name memorized. So he's basically the whole TA. Let me see what some of that, let's see what's happening. Oh, I don't even know if I can even look at chat. Oh, I also don't want it to lag out for me again. Okay, cool. So it looks like it's going to let me go. I just have to do it slow. Oh, cool. Hang on. Let's see. Information to Juni City has been... Oh, no. That's just... I don't want that, though. Okay, cool. Nice. Oh, nice. Looks like it's settling a little bit more now. I'm just curious if anyone... 3 Alliance, lol, 3 Alliance defeat. Oh, boy. The salt is coming out. Oh, man. I'll have to see if someone can send me the report. That would be really cool. Let's do this. Recording now. If anyone has past rally report, please DM me. Thank you, fam. All right. Let's go back and watch the pillaging. All right. Oh, no. It stopped working again. Usually if I'm just recording it straight, nothing bad happens, right? Like it's never timed out for me. I think it's just when I'm doing a lot of other things, that's really when it kicks. Also, it would be cool if maybe I could try doing a recording on my phone or playing on the phone and recording there, but that's just a little more difficult. So. And I don't think they have limited graphics, and it's actually kind of cool to be able to see everything. So when we load up this time, we won't type anything, and we'll just make sure we're watching the fights. Oh, that's actually loaded a little faster this time. Nice. Oops, sorry, wrong one. 2, sweet. Dope. Oh, so they're still trying to kill Giant. I just want to make sure I'm zoomed out. As far as... Okay, I think that's as far as I need to be. So again, man, wild, a little PvP here. Again, wish we could have got a little bit at the beginning of the rally. But, man, dude, just so many members. So much activity from TA that came out. And again, right, it was kind of a 1v3, I guess you could argue it, just based on the alliances that were in attendance for this rally. Now, the interesting part would be to see how many people each alliance had online and what their projected participation was for the pass. Again, it looked close to me when, because obviously everyone's densed and bunched up, but, in reality, as far as once everyone kind of started spreading out, it did look like TA probably had a few more players, but we just don't really know what the hard numbers were. We did see a lot of heals that were being used, right? And we saw, I'm forgetting, and this is, and I'm going to make sure I have this down for next time. I'm going to try and have a little quick reference sheet next to me when I'm recording and doing commentary over any of the PvP fights or past rallies. And I'm going to make sure that I'm trying to give you guys more specifics on the actual artifact skills that are being used and then kind of talk about the benefits for those. Ooh, so level 10 bear was just summoned by PK02. Where's that? Am I missing? Where's the big bear? There he is. giant bear. Dude, it's crazy because TA is just like killing what they've already destroyed two, I think. Behemoths, it was the Hydra and then the regular, I think it was the regular bear. Oh man, yeah, they're just making quick work here. So, but it's interesting. I wonder if because I mean, this is the thing, right, with Behemoths is that you could technically just let the timer run out. I'm curious if you get any merits for killing the Behemoths. I would imagine you would because it is PvP factored. And wow, dude, oh wow, so they actually destroyed the shield. Now they're going after the actual health bar. So that's probably going to take a minute. But I'm curious if they're, like, I'd love to see if they're just going to go and pillage cities, right? Like if they're just going to swarm and have everyone attack. Is it more beneficial just to have rallies that are going? I like how Junie's just chilling right here, right? He's like, all right, man, you guys got this. I already did all the heavy lifting. You got it, I mean. So... right, because I mean, this is the thing as well, right? With Behemoths is that you could technically just let the timer run out, right? You could just let everyone move away, let the timer run out, and then go back in. So that's an option as well. That's the thing with Behemoths. You don't necessarily have to fight them. Now, I'm curious, though, right? Because maybe there is some benefit there. Obviously, I haven't been in a situation where I've destroyed a Behemoth, but for those of you that have, right, what do you get for defeating a Behemoth? Is it just merit points? Are there a lot of merit points where it really makes it worth staying in the fight to kill them? Because if it doesn't, and there's really no benefit, then, the best strategy really is just to have everyone walk away, let the Behemoth cool down and run down, and then go, right? Behemoths can buy you some time, but as long as everyone's paying attention who's online, even if they kind of do a staggered summon to try and trip you up, you're still pretty good. So it looks like a little fighting over here that's happening. But that's the thing. I'm curious on how does it play out? And obviously we're getting close there now. How will it play out once the bear goes down, right? Obviously TA is still pretty intense right now. Little Mogul's like, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and just fight this 25 or whatever level that is. So bear's almost down. And like I said, I'm curious now, once the bear goes down, are they going to swarm cities? Are they just going to like basically burn everything in sight? What's the benefit there? Again, I haven't seen how effective or not swarming cities is when you have this many players out, especially where probably the majority of these players are T4, and I'm sure some T5, right? But is it, I mean, this is the thing, right? Clearly they're going to try and attack and kill. I mean, that's the thing, right? I mean, I would just split up, right? If you have 2 or 3 teams, have groups that are set up, and then just basically just walk around and kill anything open field. But then, right, will they swarm any cities? How effective is that? I'm curious too as well. Like it looks like Mars. Looks like he's probably been hit. Let's see here if we can. I don't know. I don't know. I'm assuming just based on the smoke animation is that someone hit his city probably at least one in order to get that animation trigger. But now what are they going to do, right? They have a lot of attendance here. I would imagine, right, they're still going to be trying to go and just clean up any open field marches, which that's the thing, man, is keep pushing out, push out in groups. Obviously try not to have any kind of singular overextensions and, try and make sure you guys are kind of moving as one, not where it's like one in front of the other and then the group behind. That way, no one's kind of able to get picked off. Looks like Junie's heading back and a few others, at least with some of the marches, but again, right, I think this is good. This is good strategy here, right? You do want to push out. You want to go and try and clean up as many of those as you can. Oh, wow. So actually looks like they're going to start taking down flags. I wonder, are they building any? So they're not. Okay, got it. So it looks like they're just going to try and take down a flag and then have another group of players that's going to be focusing on just hitting open field. See, that's my thing, though, is that if this was me, and again, maybe they're going to do it in stages, but the idea here is that if you're going to like go out, right, maybe what you do is everyone has one march, right, that they're just going to use as their building destroyers, I would imagine. So that's probably what everyone's doing. I would hope. Looks like some of them are. Not everyone, but like if that was me, right, and you're going to go out there, I would leave one march just specifically for destroying. Maybe on the flip side, they don't care. And that's the other thing too as well, right? How much of an impact is running the heroes that will destroy? right? It's the goblin. I keep forgetting his name. And then I think it's Chakar is the other one. And I bet you I'm 100% forgetting the name too, right? But for the two heroes that do allow for you to get increased percentages on destroying, how much of an impact does that really matter if you're clearing up all the open field and then you're going and just swarming cities or rallying them back and forth? Are they really going to, is having those builders that impactful? I mean, don't get me wrong, right? It obviously, if you can get away having one dedicated march at minimum with those specific builders in there, and it's a max march or something close to it, right? And you're able to put them on a flag, sure, right? It'll make it so your opponents can't TP or teleport their cities for reinforcing anymore, at least that close. It'll mean that you're going to be able to build your flags faster. But at the end of the day, if you have enough attendance online, obviously you're still going to build it, right? You might just be shaving off minutes here or there, right? I would imagine when you just have that much activity available to you. And again, they're doing a really good job already. I mean, you can see the flag is going down. I don't know what the negative is on it, right? Almost 8, a little above 8, right? It'd be cool if it showed you what the timer was on how long it takes, but I guess you could just do the math if you really wanted to do it that way. So far, we've only seen one city burn. We're not going to go too much longer because I think at this point, they're kind of getting to kind of a wrap-up portion. And you can see, right, there are some. Koffelmaker, I think, is pretty strong. I think he's number 6. I know he's top 10, one of the top 10 players individually in the game. And you can see him running, I think that was Lilia and, oh gosh, why am I forgetting that person's name? I don't want to go to the heroes thing just in case it times out again, just in case. But again, this is pretty cool, right, to see such a big fight that's breaking out. And man, I'm sure just what I should have done when I think about it is I should have looked at what the merit points are for alliances before and then after the fight, just to compare. I'm going to try to remember to do that next time. Oh wow, so it looks like they are. So you can see here, right, now it's burning a little bit more. Then, right, this one had smoke, but now this one's burning. So it looks like they did swarm a bit, and I'm curious if they're going to do that more. I wonder if they'll just go, because my thing is this, right, if you can get away swarming the cities, then just take, your top players and say, hey, we're going to hit this person here, right, just have one person give an animation thumbs up, that's the go sign, and then you're good, right, and then you just basically do that one by one. Ooh. Oh, looks like someone TP'd out. They're like, I don't want none of this. I don't want none of this. So, okay. Ooh, someone else TP'd out. We got shields that are going down. Oh, interesting. Right, but this is my thing, is that if you have this much attendance, right, if you could swarm and win once, right, where you're getting some burn down, why not just go and do that for everyone that's here, right? Or start setting multiple rallies. Because, this is the thing, right? If you're really timing things out well, that's what you would do, right? If you're trying to inflict as much damage as humanly possible, the moment you have a field advantage, or what you could be doing is, if you feel like the advantage is already going in your favor, you start presetting rallies from players that are closest to the gate, so that way you have the shortest distance to walk to these players. The other approach, but this is just a longer approach, is you wait to get the flag, then you build your flag, and then you go ahead and start setting rallies. But by that time, your window of opportunity is lessening. So obviously, first and foremost, if you can swarm with a lot of players and you're able to get wins with taking kind of a spread out amount of damage or deaths that you incur, then that of course should be the first option. However, if not, then you should be just presetting rallies, right? For example, the moment that TA started getting the field advantage, just go ahead and set a few rallies, right? Because what'll happen is that instead of sending the individual marches back out, and you can still send legions, you can dedicate 1 to 2 legions outside to already be in a rally, right? So instead of them walking all the way to fight an open field, now they're marching in the rally And especially if you're really on point, right, you can do it in a very organized way. Again, it just takes a good bit of coordination. You kind of have to pre-plan those things out. But so far, I mean, cool, right? So it looks like TA is just kind of going a little bit farther, trying to see if there's any other marches. There you go. Looks like they're just putting themselves. Oh, look at that, man! Gonna catch Flash off guard. Well, it looks like there's a tower here, but yeah, see, and I think this was somewhat smart, right? Looking at any of the other towers, or if there's any other open field marches, and just kind of pushing out a little bit more, right, to kind of do a little bit more cleanup. That's great. Kind of as a secondary objective. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I just want to see more players burn, right? I think it'd be so cool. But again, maybe like we talked about, right? Maybe it's just not feasible to do it that way. And but that's the thing though, is that if they're not doing that, rallies could be coming. And I think for me that's my thing. Again, great fight no matter what. Awesome to see this between TA and the three alliances. It actually kind of, I don't know if I want to say gives me hope that the kingdom isn't kind of as lopsided, but TA really hasn't gone against EMP yet, so that's something to note. And I only say that because and they're not close to them, but if we look at, I think it's probably okay to look at rankings now too, as well, as to kind of show you guys. So if we look at alliance power, right? OwO is pretty close, right? They're second closest, right? TA is obviously working its way up, and if they keep up the pace, because I think TA and ATM merged from what someone told me. I don't think ATM is that high anymore. Yeah, so they're still decent, right? But someone told me that they started doing a little bit of a merge. So right, TA could be starting to like work their way up as the kind of the next super. Because if you're looking at allies, right, just how S2 is playing out, you have EMP, you have OWO, PK02, GRZ, 1V, I think. Someone correct me on that if I'm wrong. DwD, and it's pretty much those 6 out of the top 7 alliances. Hang on, sweetie, one sec. And so those alliances make up a union. Then you have TA and ATM, right, which is 2 out of the 8. So, that's just kind of, and then EVG is with them, OWO. I think TS might be branch of TA, but you could see the top 8 is really kind of where you're at that 200 mil plus. So that's kind of how it's playing out currently. So it's cool to see. Hang on, wait, sweetie, please.
I saw a bug at the...
You did? Okay. I'll be right there and I'll come get it. Okay. All right, I'll come get it. So again, it'll be interesting to see. Gotta love my kids. Again, how does that play out, right? Because now TA is becoming a little bit more of a force. Even if we look at rankings just for player power, you can see here, right? Junie's top, really kind of spreading out, right? A little bit more now from number 2. And obviously, if you're kind of comparing him to Mao, right, there's a 10 mil, right, or 9 mil, almost 10 mil difference that's going on. And then you got the next TA player, 13, right? So you have some people here that can really do some damage. It's just that most of them, right, if you look at the top 10, 3 out of the 10 are with TA for kind of one union, then the other 7 are with the other group. So, again, it's interesting how it's playing out, right? Because it looks like if TA can get good activity, get good presence, if ATM can kind of help out and assist where needed, and obviously any of the others, maybe we can see some good fights going into Zone 3, and that's probably going to be the next big one. But this was really cool to watch. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm going to go ahead and end it now because I think we're almost at 24 minutes. So that's going to be it for me. I'd love to hear your comments in, well, the comment section down below, right? Let me know what you guys thought about the fight. Any, tactical, I don't know if I want to say advice, but just input or anything you guys noticed, something to maybe make note of from any of the players in either of these alliances. But overall, man, I'm always happy to kind of show off good fights. And again, I thought it was really cool to be able to kind of see going from the pass to outwards and how that played out across this about 25-minute period. All right, that's it for me as always. Until next time, I'll catch you later.